Hey there, everybody. I'm Curtis, and welcome back to Allen Family Farms, or welcome to Allen Family Farms, whichever applies. Anyway, so yes, I'm back in the office, and I'm just working on the mud still. Coming up with a different technique for doing it because I feel my other one was quite inefficient. So that was on the last video, somewhere over here. Anyway, so I'm gonna get going with this. So I see the people that actually know what they're doing seem to be using a trowel. And I know with all the lighting and everything, I do apologize for the shadows and lighting and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I've been having much better results with the trowel. I'll just kind of go over how I'm doing that. Let me get some of this dirty mud out of there. Okay, so yes, these corners look horrible. This is the bull nose. I find them a little bit more difficult than just a straight 90 to do. Also, I think some of my corners are a little they're not quite a 90. So I feel that makes it a little bit harder. I think they're more acute than a 90. So it makes my edging not want to stay on there because it has to go too far over, like here. So that's why I have the screws left in there. So anyway, first of all, I come through and try to straighten them up a little bit. I did sand a few, but I found this was a little easier than the actual sanding. So come through and do that. I think it's the first time I'm actually in shorts. And that's the only reason is because I'm not doing anything outside today. There's a lot of ticks and all that kind of stuff out there, so I like to stay away from them. That's why I always wear pants and boots, but now I'm in shorts. It's kind of ironic. It's kind of getting out of summer and finally I'm in shorts, but anyway. So I know that there's this right here is the lowest part. That's a high spot, and I need over here to line up with here, so I need to fill this whole belly up. So I do that with a lot of mud. All right, so I kind of just fill it up like that, and I find my ability to handle this trowel is so much better. I have so much more control when I really thought I would not have as much control, but I like it. I find it a little more messy. I get my fingers all full of mud and everything, but okay, so I just do that. I put a lot of it. You know I use a lot of mud. And then I come out here just a little bit because you're going to see why here in a minute. So if you haven't noticed, I'm also a little behind on my videos. I kind of missed a few of my normal posting times, and my apologies for that. Kind of was a little under the weather, but now I'm feeling better, and we're getting back at it. I almost missed my whole trip up here, but I was able to recuperate enough to get out here and get some work done. So yesterday I had a friend come out and help with the fencing, which made tons of difference. It got kind of rained out, but it worked. So when the rain stopped, we went back out there and finished it. So for the back half of fencing, if y'all have been following the other videos, right there. But yeah, if you're following other videos, I have about 1,300 feet straight on the back half of the property. And you know, it's about a mile all the way around, 40 acres. So I have a quarter mile roughly done with poles, the H-posts, with the T-posts and H-posts. And I got fabric on half of it. So that's about 660 linear feet. So to put the little T-post brackets on there, the little clips, that could take some time. So anyway, especially when it's a little warm, though thankfully it wasn't as bad this time up here, but I only had 2 days, yesterday and today, so kind of running short on time. I still need to get the rest of that fencing done. But the good thing is, you know, I guess it's letting deer understand that, hey, that's getting fenced off, so you're gonna start jumping it. And then I need to start getting the other fencing done. But we're running into fall, my schedule's getting filled up, so I don't know how much more time I'm gonna have to get the fence done. but I want to get it done hopefully by the end of this year. Anyway, back to this. So I got the mud on the wall. Now if you come down, which I do at some point, parts, you will end up making a big blob on the floor. So I like to save some of it, even though I already have a lot of blobs on the floor. I like to try to minimize that as much as I can. So I kind of start up, and I start a little bit over here, and I kind of just swoop it around like a little circle. And then I go up, and then I just start cleaning it off as I did there. All right, but then, see, it's not far out enough, but I'm gonna fix that, just wait. So here's where I come down and I watch it. Now look, I barely got any mud off that because there's that much of a crevasse there. So I just put some more mud on it. Simple fix. I just come a little further out, put more mud. I mean, there's nothing wrong. I could have put more mud in the beginning. I just didn't. So I really try to pile it up in there. So come on down, and I watch it closely because I don't want to lose all that precious mud. Oh boy. And I just keep reapplying it because I'm trying to keep the mud in the center and have it feather out as far as possible. And right now it's going to be 12 inches or so. So that's about where I want it, right there. And so one thing about scraping it first is so you have a smooth edge. And I kind of missed a spot here somewhere. But you want that smooth edge so as you're going over it, you have a smooth pass. Oh, there's still something funky right here. Oh, it's a little loose there. We'll fix that later. So there's going to be, I'm going to have to come over this at least one more time. I'm hoping this won't crack as it dries, but it probably will. So that'll happen, and then I'll have to come back over it again, but it'll be a thinner coat, and so the chance of that last one, hopefully last coat, cracking is minimal. And I'm not really putting much pressure on anything. I'm just letting it ride against my bead and the edge of the wall. So I'm a little bit of an angle, but I'm not pushing on anything. A little bit of bumpy stuff here. If that doesn't want to behave, I may have to shoot a screw into that. All right, so that part's done. Now, when I got this mudded up last time, Millie came and put her little footprints right there. And I know it's her because she's the only dog here right now. So it was her. You know, I'm really excited with how the rest of the office is coming. It looks amazing. I've been working on it just this morning. Did a little bit of sanding and then slapped some mud on it, and it looks really good. I have the walls done and pretty much the ceiling's done. I did not get the screws and I did not get the corners. So I'll get them later. All right, so anyway, just gonna throw some more mud up here, go down here, come and get it. Whoops, didn't want to lose that much. There, oops, almost there. That probably took too much away. I'm learning that sometimes you just get it close and stop. When you keep mucking with it, like I'm doing, then you just keep messing with it. All right, coming out the other side. This does take a lot of mud. That's the dog, I promise. Surprised she's hanging out with me today. She was hanging out with us yesterday as well, out working on the fence. Usually, she is trying to chase that mouse. I'm back again. She's closer to me. I'm scared I'm gonna end up stepping on her head. She has her head right on my foot. She must have heard me. This one might be a little harder because I don't have as much space up here, but it'll give me good practice for doing it here. Basically, I'll have to build this up. Just have to feather a lot faster, or taper faster, because I don't want it super high here, and then over here on the sides, it's thin. So let's figure this out. That little sanding will fix it. I actually hate sanding this stuff. It's dust everywhere. Not bad. So beautiful. I almost look like a professional. No offense, professionals. I'm far from a professional. I know that. Call me a weekend warrior. If even that much. I don't like when it chatters. Oh, look how beautiful. All right, I'm gonna leave this alone. Beautiful, I love it. So, now, we get to work on some of the walls. I'll let you watch me. I'm not sure if y'all are sick and tired of watching me do this sheetrock. If I was one of those pro guys, I would have had this done in 4 hours, but for me it takes 4 months. But hey, I'm getting the hang of it. But one thing I noticed, they have all the machines and stuff to do it. And they do it all the time, so they know how to do it better. So with the trowel, I'm able to just put it on a lot easier. I just like this way more than the knife. And I like to have light on this. I don't have too much light. Because I don't, okay? That's it. Yeah. I have some, but it's in the other room. Anyway, if you didn't notice, boom, I'm done with that piece already. See how fast it is now? So done. Next question, don't ask me, why is it taking me so long if it's that fast? It's because I still suck at doing this. just a straight piece without having to hit the corner, it's a lot easier. Because I can't run this straight into the corner. And then I end up making 2 or 3 passes and taking it more and more and more off. I need to learn to just leave it alone. Or maybe come away from the wall. Corner. From what I can see, that looks good. Again, transitions, different directions, bad business. See my dog? She's just hanging out with me. Millie. Hi, pretty girl. Yes. Okay. She's so sweet. All right. Moving right along. Now this piece, I don't know if you remember or from the other videos, this is just a solid piece of sheetrock here, and then I have a piece that way and that way. So I actually don't have a seam in this little 8 inches or so. Millie. Millie. She always wants to lay down right by my feet, poor thing. Or annoying thing, whatever. I still love her. You know, I think dogs have better senses than we do. When they're extra clingy, I don't know, I always wonder, is something going on that I don't know about? Whether it's, she got a piece of tape on her. Whether it's bad weather or, I don't know, something that I just don't understand. So, some days, she don't even care if I'm alive. Other days, she can't leave my side. So I just don't know. All right, I'm getting a little lazy. I gotta get some more mud. All right, here we go. There's some weird noises going on over here. Not sure if the camera's picking up or not. I've come to enjoy these big changes right there where I have to step down. It's a challenge to try to get it filled, you know, filled smoothly. It's a fun challenge, I enjoy it. Not the biggest fan of the ceilings. You'll probably see why. There it was. I drip a lot of mud when I'm doing these things. Other than that, besides a little arm pain, they're not that bad. I'm just trying to be positive. The good thing is, I'm definitely texturing the ceiling as well, so that might save me a little bit. All right, so we got a lot of work done. I'm kind of wrapping it up for the day now. I got to get back to the house. So this is what I got done. I don't know at what point the camera shut off, but I think it looks decent. I'm hearing cracking. It's just that thing moving. Okay. Anyway, so this is what I got done. I did another run on the ceiling. I got that wide corner there. Got all the way around. I got a wide corner up there. And that wide one going down there. I did some of these nail holes because I had some extra mud in the pan. They're screw holes actually. I got around here. There's going to be some touch-up I have to do, no doubt. And I still plan on having to go over it one more time. But this is what I did here. Got the ceiling stuff done. I really think about one more layer and I'll be done. But to me, that looks pretty freaking smooth. With texture on top of it, you won't notice. And as I said before, these are the factory butt joints, or the factory joints, so they have that taper in them. So this might be good enough once I sand it. This one here, for sure, I have to go over again because these were the edges and they don't line up as well. And I know the two sheets were a little uneven, so I need to get that fixed. But I also did it here. I don't know if you remember seeing that door before. Oh, it was ugly. Bunch of screw holes everywhere. And I could still see some popped up. You probably can't see with the way the light is going, but it's a love bug. But anyway, yeah, light's horrible, sorry. Let's see if I can fix that. There we go. I don't know if that helps much. It throws my shadow in the way. Anyway, these are looking much better. I might have to sand them and put another layer on them for sure. But all in all, I love the way it's coming together. Wow. Took me 5 hours to do this. That's crazy slow. But I don't care. It's coming together, right? One more step. These corners, I was getting a little worried with them, but man, they are coming out beautiful. You know, I don't know if you can see here, but right along the edge, it is just, it's smooth. It's beautiful. So I'm pretty happy it's coming through. I still have to do the inside of all the windows. I just didn't do them yet, but I will. I will. So this, of course, I must have leaned against it or something right there. I have to do the corners still. I didn't do them. I'm hoping I can get through them pretty quickly. This is the other spot where it's quite a bit uneven, but I don't know if you can even tell, but it is so smooth. So I've made a lot of headway. Left a little glob of gunk right there, but I got all the seams done. Oh, I forgot one seam. Yeah, I forgot this seam here. But anyway, so at least you can see what it looks like before and then after. So, and I did not do the bathroom, but I've sanded the bathroom all up. That won't take me long. So, but this, whoops, kicking things. This corner's looking pretty good. Again, it's just really smooth. Nice smooth transition. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. So I'm really happy with this. Of course, I have to sand it, and that'll happen later. I expect to have to sand. This here will be behind the cabinets and stove and all that. This part here will actually be part of my backsplash, and I don't know if I'm putting tile behind my backsplash or just leaving it textured. I don't know, but it's looking better. Much, much, much better. So anyway, I also have a visitor. I think this is one of those banana spiders, but maybe he's a different sex or something. I don't know, or a different age. He has the shape of the banana spider. He's just green, and the other ones are like yellow and black. So I'm leaving him. I don't know what the heck. Shoot. Anyway, so back to my beautiful work here. Look at that. My gosh. I love it. Just smooth. I'm very, very, very happy with it. So it's taken me a long time, a very long time, but you know, you just take your time and get things done. All right. I want to get this thing done. I want to get this whole office, living area, whatever, done. We're in September. I'd like to have it done, my gosh, by the end of the year. So hopefully, my goal was to have it done last April, but that didn't happen. So anyway, of course, all these other projects coming up, like the chickens and the fence, all that's taking a lot of my time. So can only spread yourself so thin, right? Anyway, I got to take back this tractor and this thing here, and we'll get it back to the house. I'm trying to get some wood chips. So I spoke with a few people, and I'm hoping they actually bring them. I want to bring a lot of wood chips up here for compost, for the trees, for a whole bunch of stuff, and then wood chips at the house as well for mulch and stuff. So, but I got to take all this back, and got a lot of work to do. So anyway, I'm gonna get packed up and hit the road. Appreciate y'all for watching. Thank you very much. And we'll get back to you. I'll get spun back up on the videos and we'll get them back out again. Y'all have a great day. Thank you very much.